Morning, Jane.
Morning.
What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I've just come back from the gym, which is why I've got my T-shirt on from France, and I'm quite...
Hang on a minute. What has that got to do with you going to the gym, that you've got a T-shirt on from France?
Well, I don't know. I had to wear a T-shirt, and this is the one I put on. Yeah, you're right. It's got nothing to do with it, has it? It's completely irrelevant. Today, I'm going to try to do a serious review of the new CD player, the S.M.S.L PL150. And when I say serious, I'm not... look, all that, by the way, look, I've built the new little shelf yesterday.
Oh, yes.
So I've got the CD player on there and the wax wing, instead of having the wax wing on top of the amplifier. And I'm very happy with it. And this is nice.
Looks neat.
It is neat. And yesterday evening, when you were making dinner, I can now report my findings, my first impressions. Well, first of all, I connected it up digitally. So digital output from the CD player into the digital input of the amplifier. Excuse me. And I wasn't happy. I was thinking, oh no, you know, all the people in the comments that said, you know, cheap rubbish. Well, actually, not all the people. There's one person, and I thought, well, how do you know it's cheap rubbish if you haven't heard it? Anyway, I was beginning to think that perhaps he was right. I don't know what it was. I played a CD. It might be just the choice of CD that I played. It didn't sound right, and I thought, what's wrong? I played the same CD on my Grundig amplifier, which is connected analog. When I say analog, not through the coaxial, and I thought it sounded better. So then I went back to the S.M.S.L and I didn't play it through digital, I played it through the RCA phono plugs, and instantly it came to life, and I thought, wow, it sounds fantastic. So I couldn't really quite work out what was the cause of it not sounding right initially. However, since then, I've played now the same CD digitally, and it sounds great. It sounds absolutely fantastic. And I'd really recommend it for £139. It's neat and tidy. It's slot loading. It's very easy to operate. So I shall demonstrate with... I can play it, I think, because this is the album that was sent to me by Joanna Eden. So I'm not going to get into any trouble with copyright. So, slot loading, load, read, silence, tells you there we are, CD, and it's starting to play. And the only thing I would say is that the graphics, for an old bloke like me, are a little bit hard to see, but if I put my other glasses on, it's okay. Oh, you can put the light on. Is that better?
No.
So if I was to press the fast forward button, track 2, track 4, and you know the other day I said quite often the 7th track is the best. Well, by chance I put the 7th track on, and it is my favourite.
Oh yeah.
See, actually, if you just stand in the middle of the two speakers, I know this isn't going to be. This isn't great. This isn't great television. I've brought the speakers out from the wall a little bit.
I'm sitting in your listening seat.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Shall I turn it down a bit? Is it a bit too loud?
No?
Okay.
Well, you might want to if you want people to hear you.
Sometimes you gotta lean upon the kindness of a friend. We'll make it in the end. If only life will end.
What do you think, Jane?
Good.
Okay. Now you can get up now. Shall I help you? I'm going to pull
I'm
you.
not that old.
Okay. So I've got my new shelf. I've got my S.M.S.L, which I'm very, very, very happy with. For £139, I'm over the moon with it. I've got my wax wing on its own dedicated little part of the shelf, keeping the amplifier clear. Somebody asked me in the comments about how do I find the synergy between the amplifier, the Billy Mark III amplifier from Heaven 11, and the Buchardt speakers, because there's a few people, surprisingly, that have said that they're considering buying the same combination. And what do you think of the speakers, Jane?
They sound good to me.
That's all I want. No, I think they just sound brilliant. They go. There's a nice, rich, warm sound from the amplifier. The pre-amplifier section of it is the valves.
Yes.
The power amplifier section of it is solid state, and I think the speakers just sound great. I'm getting to the point where I'm reaching my ultimate what I'm looking for.
Take note, listeners.
But I am thinking about the cable, the speaker cable. I've asked my friend Dr. Russell, does it actually make a difference? And he said, of course it does, more or less. And I got this from Richer Sounds, and it was, at the time, I think I had to spend, because I've got to get quite a long length from the amplifier to go up there and right over to there. So I've got to get at least 10 metres. And the speaker cable I was looking at that he recommended was black rhodium. It's crazy money what you can spend on speaker cable. I mean, I'm talking about like over £1,000 a metre, and don't worry, Jane, I won't be doing that. Now, I was thinking of a budget of perhaps maximum sort of £400–500, which I know sounds incredibly expensive for
Bit of wire.
yeah, but it's not just a bit of wire. It's a very important piece of cable, and I'm thinking about it. As also, indeed, I'm thinking about if this YouTube channel goes further, which I hope it does. Maybe I ought to get a new phone, because we're still recording this on my old 10-year-old iPhone 6S, and I would be very interested to hear from anybody in the comments whether they are discontent or content with the quality of the sound and the the visuals taken from this phone. Should I be more professional? Should I get a new phone?
Should you get a new camera person?
Yeah, but you love doing it, you told me. And what we're going to do, as we develop things, I suggested to you that on Sundays we're going to do a video about your art. So it's a regular occurrence. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. And I've been thinking about renaming the channel. I've had lots of suggestions, and I was talking to my friend David the other day on the boat, asking him would he do a new graphic for me. And the graphic that I drew had a picture of you taken from behind with the camera looking at me, and me with a speech bubble coming out saying "Morning Jane." And David said that's what you should call the channel. So I've done a little mock-up. What do you think? We call it Morning Jane,
Yeah, that's good to me.
because then we could incorporate books, records, music, art, hi-fi, and it always begins with me saying "Morning Jane," even if we film it in the evening.
Yeah.
You seem to be very enthusiastic.
Oh, I am. I can't contain myself.
Okay. A couple of days ago I said about I haven't heard from anybody in the comments who is female, and is there are there any female hi-fi enthusiasts out there? I'm sure there must be. And I found one. Well, I found two actually. There's Katie in Australia who's got her own channel called Transcriptors Reference. It just came up on the TV and I started watching it. I thought, she's talking about her new vintage system. I think it was a Pioneer system, and about records. And I thought, great. There's also Melinda Murphy. She's got her own channel, and I would just want to finish off. I haven't really done a very good review of this CD player, have I? I'm very sorry. It's very ironic. We're just talking about me perhaps having to get a new phone, and what happened?
It went kaput.
It just cut out. We're right in the middle of me talking, and it just stopped because it has
said the storage was full.
Storage was full, and it's only got 32 gigabytes, whatever that means, and a lot of them are filled up with photos and all sorts of rubbish. So I think maybe it's the time. The time has come. I've got to bite the bullet. The time has come. Maybe I won't get the speaker cable and I'll just get a phone instead. So anyway,
more useful.
It would be, yeah. So I'm going to wind up now. I'm going to say goodbye. At the weekend, we're going to do a film of your art on Sunday.
Yeah.
But the next video that I do to do with HiFi will be about the record player.
Okay.
I think it's about time. I'm going to talk about it properly. How I got it, when I got it, why I got it. Because I've never really talked properly about it. It's about time I did. It is a beautiful thing, but I'll explain all next time. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching and subscribing and commenting and all those things. It's really good of you. Thank you. Bye.